So this is a healing about a woman who was experiencing chest pains and some discomfort, pains in her arms as well, also fatigue. And apparently this woman had had a prior heart attack that she recovered from pretty well. And I don't really remember if she had other conditions, heart conditions like high blood pressure, arrhythmia, valve issues. She was overweight, that I recall. So anyway, I went into her body's intelligence, tuned in, and got almost an immediate vision of her auric heart, and it was pretty interesting vision. It was really much bigger than the physical heart, and it was like a perfect sphere, not like the heart is shaped with the four quadrants and the little heart kind of shape anatomy. This actually looked like as big as a basketball. It was pretty amazing that the auric heart could be blown up that big. It felt strong. I mean, it kind of felt like a basketball. It had resilience to it. It's not like the heart was weak. It had some stretch, so that was comforting. I didn't feel like there was an absolute urgency that the heart might have another attack. It had strength to it, but it was enlarged quite a bit at the auric level. So basically, and also the heart chakra, basically the front of the heart chakra in the first and the second layers here had a block in them. It wasn't spinning. It was a little bit of a cone, but there was like a filter, a thick a covering over the first and the second layer in the front of the heart chakra. And I believe that there was an emotional dimension of, being exhausted about caring. I forgot if it was her husband, but it was she was over caring for people who didn't really reciprocate, really didn't appreciate, and so she started withholding, pulling back, protecting, covering her heart, so she wouldn't be vulnerable. And obviously, from helping all those people, she was fatigued. Again, the weight came on, because when you withhold your love and you close down your heart, your metabolism will slow down. You're less connected to life, and a level of depression sets in because you're not giving, you're not receiving love and warmth and appreciation. Giving out and also coming in to you. So this was a really, really fascinating healing once I tuned in to the basketball-sized auric heart. And what I saw immediately was this really interesting vision. It showed me the heart in a metaphor. The body intelligence was communicating to me in images to show me what was going to happen during the healing, what was the goal. And it showed me this vision of the woman's heart as a symphony conductor of a symphony. It was so interesting. And all the parts of the body, all the different parts of the body were the players in the orchestra. And the original vision was that the heart, as a conductor, was ready to give it up, ready to throw her baton up in the air because the violin player at the middle toe and the cello player at the knee and the timpani player at the right elbow, etc., etc. They were tired, they were out of tune, they weren't dressed professionally, they were coming late to rehearsals, a lot of them were tired, and their instruments were out of tune. It was really pretty amazing how the body intelligence was communicating this. So during this healing, and it was kind of interesting the way the body intelligence kind of lifted her body, her auric body, up in the air as if it was like a hologram, like one of those science fiction, futuristic ways that they do medicine through, holograms up in the air. And then I was able to really move inside the auric heart and work with it. It's really pretty fascinating. And so gradually, we started communicating to the heart, and gradually, her heart started getting the attention of all the different players in the different parts of her body. She would tap on the podium, and as I was doing the healing, slowly but surely, all the players in the symphony were tuning up their instruments and sitting straight, and now all of a sudden they had on tuxes and beautiful, elegant dresses, ready to perform. And then she started, conducting, rehearsal, and the music, the energy started becoming harmonious and together and tighter until the heart actually transformed into the correct auric shape, which should be pretty much a model of what the physical heart should be. So this was really pretty interesting way that the woman's body intelligence worked with me to pull the harmony together, to pull the body together, because of the heart now doesn't have to work as hard. Before, the heart was struggling with all these, to get the attention, the communication to all the different parts of the body. Hello down there, violin, second violin at the right toe. It's like nobody was paying attention. They were all off in there smoking cigarettes and taking coffee breaks, etc., etc. So the body, the heart had to work so hard, and that's why it was blowing up. It was like, just not ready to burst at all, but aurically, but it was really struggling to hold this amazing, beautiful, created body together, this vessel of this miraculous vessel, and it was just really struggling. So by the end of the healing, I felt like we had it was tuning up, like a car gets tuned up. The body was getting tuned up. And, the prediction at the end of the healing was the woman hopefully would have more energy. Hopefully, eventually, the weight would come off, and pulling her back from harm's way in terms of possibility of another heart attack. That hopefully, this will pull her back from any kind of crisis. And the heart will just start, performing correctly the way it should be. So, all right.